Many of you already know who I am with Integrity Marketing Solutions. You know that I'm the enrollment coach slash sales coach for the company. So one of the things I do is I talk with attorneys all the time about what they're struggling with, what they're trying to overcome, what they're hoping to accomplish with their practice. And today I got a couple of phone calls that were nearly identical. It's just one of those moments where you feel like compelled to speak out on something, right? And to help maybe those further down the pike that may be dealing with the same issue find a way to actually deal with it. So, what these two separate attorneys were speaking with me about today was how their digital marketing is working for them. They're not clients yet, by the way, in terms of they're getting leads. They're getting leads through the internet from sources like online directories and ads through Google. Okay. Now, one of the things that they've said is I'm hesitant about digital marketing because everybody that comes through this funnel is so concerned about price, and I'm always either too expensive to the point where I've considered lowering my fees. In fact, the question about cost comes up, if not the first question, one of the very first questions that's being asked by these prospects coming through the web. How could your guys' prospects or leads be any different? And so I just wanted to make sure I address this. If we drill this down to its most baseline commodity-driven level, okay, and we look at what that means, it means that you're selling a product or a service that has features and benefits, okay, and it has a cost. And if we know what the thing is and what we're actually trying to get, or we think we're trying to get, then cost is going to have, if not the biggest factor, but one of the biggest factors in your whole analysis and how you make your decision. You know, obviously we look at reviews when we're buying a commodity, right? We don't want to get a piece of junk, but we also don't want to overspend. Nobody wants to do that. Okay? And this is just where the consumer's mind is going to go when it's commodity driven. So what I ask these attorneys to do is take a look at what their directories are listing. What are they talking about? What's their website look like? And in almost every circumstance, specifically with these two, it was true, their marketing was all about wills and trusts, okay? Durable powers of attorney, healthcare directive, these things, these external things that can, at its barest form, is going to be just a cost and a stack of paper, okay? But this is what a lot of attorneys market for themselves. They decide that those keywords are what they need to be either ranked for or the silo that they need to be categorized as, right? A wills and trust attorney, because that they're thinking in commodities. And when people come in through your marketing channels, you're telling them to think about a commodity, right? They're telling these people, be concerned about wills and trusts. Those are the things that you're going to want to buy. Right? Well, then obviously you're going to want to know what one of those will things cost. What's that trust doohickey actually cost, right? Maybe I can call around a few other places and find a cheaper one. Okay? So this is why those phone calls come up. Now, what can we do about that? Well, in a perfect world, we would address the marketing, right? And we would have it be more focused on the problems that the attorney solves and not the documents that they sell. Okay, that'd be the first place to start. But if those people are still coming in, we can still change the conversation. And we have to do that by establishing trust. We have to do that by having the appropriate intention with this person that we're going to be speaking to. That we're not there to sell them a will. We're not there to sell them a trust or any other document for that matter. We're there to find out what's important to them, what they're hoping to change, what they're hoping to accomplish. And then through that process of understanding, if we are confident we can help them, we'll offer a solution to those problems. This is what we call high ticket sales. This is what every estate planning and elder law attorney should be doing. It's going to cut down a lot on the frustration that you have with the people that come through, especially through the internet, who may be asking one of those questions, what do you charge for a will? A great response might be, that's a very interesting question. Let me ask you, why is a will so important? Or a trust, right? Let me ask you, why is a trust so important? Why would that even need to be part of the conversation? Let them tell you. Be curious. Build value into what you're doing. So at the end, your offer is not a trust, or some sort of document. It's a solution to a real problem, a genuine problem, where you're empathetic enough and able to listen well enough to understand what that problem was and to come up with a solution for that person. I promise you, if you can take this mentality, if you can take this way of thinking, this intention into your sales opportunities, you're going to do great. You honestly will. This is a skill that you can hone. I'm going to do my best to continue to post into this page here with ways to help you scale up. You know, if we can do better in our performance, our sales performance, maybe close at higher fees, which we should be doing, okay? Maybe close at a higher rate, which we could be doing. All of us can do better. So what I'm going to try to do is bring some value to you guys, something that will help you in your journey to scale your practice up. So remember, anything that you sell that has features and benefits that are not attached to a person's personal impact or personal problems, it's going to be real difficult to sell. You're going to get beat up on price, and you should honestly expect that if that's the way you're marketing and that's the way you're talking, okay? If you don't want to be in that boat, I'd encourage you to look at high ticket sales. Work on your sales strategy and your skills. Understand your prospect as well as you possibly can before you make any sort of offer. That's what I have for today. Hope everybody enjoyed this and get some use out of it. Don't bend over backwards for folks that are shopping you specifically on price. But do bend over backwards for that person that wants to solve a problem, okay? And your job is to help the person that you're talking to understand that you're not there to sell them something, okay? Not until you understand what it is they actually need and want. So that's what we have for today. Hope you enjoyed it.